Welcome back to Gunner Fan TV and welcome back to another match reaction. Arsenal versus Chelsea. We pulled it off despite, in my opinion, wasn't a very exciting game, wasn't a very dominant game. We didn't dominate from start to finish. Even when Chelsea went down 10, we really didn't look like we were going to put our foot on their necks and kind of kill the game off. But listen, sometimes you just need to get the result. You just need to find a way to win. And that's exactly what we did today via two set piece goals. And if we're going to be really honest, we actually scored three set piece goals. One was an own goal by Nkapie. But listen, man, we'll take it. At this point in the league, we need to figure out, even when we have tough games, even when we have games that are going against us in a sense where we're not dominating, we just need to get over the line. And that's exactly what we've done today. We've gotten over the line and we've won this game 2 goals to 1. As it pertains to individual performances, I would say, first of all, with Mikel, I felt like he put the best team that we had available on the pitch today, right? The same team that kind of killed off Spurs last week is pretty much the same team that we had this week. And I felt like that was fair because the performance last week was very good. He played Eze for 90 minutes, which kind of surprised me because I don't think Eze really played that well. But I figured, or maybe Arteta figured, that he had something special still from last week that probably could have spilled over into the game this week. He went again with Gyökeres, which I felt like was fair because they had a really good game last week. So, kudos to Arteta. I give him props for that. I think this was the best team that I think any Arsenal fan would have probably put out and probably wanted to see, and he did that. So we got to give the man credit for that performance as it pertains to the players. I don't think everyone was on their game today. Some of the players, I don't know, looked tired in my opinion. Um, Eze, Gyökeres, I don't know, first control for Eze was kind of off today. I don't know, Gyökeres looked like he was winded. I don't know, maybe I was looking too much into it, but we weren't dominating. And I don't know, maybe it was just the week off, just kind of mess with the players a little bit, kind of mess with the form, mess with the momentum. Because sometimes when you get too long of a break, too long of a period, you kind of probably just lose that edge that you would typically have when you're playing games back to back, or when you're playing more frequently throughout the week. But however, listen, we're not going to complain too much. I think that moving forward, now we're going to have a game midweek. We should look better in that game. We go away next week to play, and I feel like we should look much, much better than we look today. That's not going to be the focal point. The focal point is we got the 3 points, and now we are 5 points ahead again, even though Manchester City has a game in hand. We definitely have to improve from today because it wasn't the best. And I think on current form, Manchester City, I'm saying Manchester United, Manchester City looks the better team in terms of form. They could have lost yesterday. I watched the game against Leeds. They weren't really dominant either, but it's just something about them just gives them that edge. It gave them that edge over Leeds yesterday. I mean, Leeds could have definitely put the game away early. Calvert Lewin missed a clear opportunity yesterday. Um, but still, there's something there I saw yesterday comparing with Arsenal's game today. City just has that little edge where they control the game more and they create slightly more opportunities than we did today. But I feel like we could improve, and I still feel like we could beat City, and regardless of what I just my claims that I just made just now, I still believe that we have a better team than Manchester City, and we're able to beat them on the day if we go out and play the way we normally play. But it's all about today. It's all about what we were able to achieve today. We got the job done. Not a great game by any stretch of the imagination. We didn't look pretty on the eye, but the score does look pretty on the eye, guys. 2 goals to 1 to the Arsenal, and we move people. So tell me what your thoughts were about the game today. Tell me what your thoughts are moving forward with the game that's coming up next week. We definitely have to improve, and we just have to stay consistent. Hopefully, Arteta keeps this team that he has, just keep them together, give them a consistent run of games, and I think we should be able to get over the line at the end of the season and win a title. Appreciate you guys. Like, comment, subscribe, and guess what, man? We'll see you in the next one, guys. Peace.